Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I was just coming on here because I wanted to share some things about my trip to Jamaica. I was just going to talk a little bit about where I stayed and some of the things I did. Also, some of the things that maybe you should take with you that really came in handy for me. Okay, so first off, we stayed at the RIU Palace. I hope I'm saying it right, which is a section of Montego Bay where there are actually three properties. Now, one of the properties, we stayed at the Palace, so that's the all inclusive adults only. So where it's at is in the middle of two other Ryu resorts. So Ryu Palace, when you stay there, it gives you access to all three. If you stay at if you stay at another one, it gives you access to that one, and then the other one on the other side of us, you only have access to that one. Now, the way they know is that they give you a wristband to wear, so it's color coded, and you can use that wristband to pretty much go around and to the areas that you have access to. So again, if you stay at the Palace one, it's a little more costly, but you do get access to all three properties, which is really cool because each property has like a private beach and areas that you can go to. And then I'm a food person, I love food, so we have access to all three of the resort buffets. And so, those who like food, like me, we were actually going to all three, but we didn't eat at all three. We just kind of went around to see like what they have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and which one we pretty much would prefer. So that's where we stayed. It was beautiful. The room was really nice, really spacious. They did have like mini bars in the rooms, and I think it was like vodka, some other drink. I don't really drink like that, but I know there were about four different like fountains of drinks that you could drink. The resort is all inclusive, so you get food, you get to pretty much use all of the like areas, and then there's different places where you can eat if you don't want like the buffet. And there's food available all day, all night. They have like a snack bar, like at the bar, you can eat, drink all night long, everything. So some of the things that we did go to do the four-wheeler things. I don't know the proper name, but it was really cool because we got to ride around. Now, it's a pretty dirty thing, so make sure I took clothes that I didn't mind throwing away because I'm gonna be honest. Some people like that I was with in the group saved their stuff, but I just wore something that I was prepared to throw away because it got really, really extreme with the dirt flying up. And you make sure you wear a face covering. And don't forget to take some of those goggle things, the glasses, the to protect your eyes because the dirt will fly up everywhere. Also cover your hair because if that dirt gets inside of your hair, or for me, my little braided wig, I didn't want to mess up, so I covered it completely. There are little stores and stuff in our resort. So one of the things I did was I went around and I traveled there. Every night they had some people like dancing, some kind of entertainment that you could do. It was really super fun. Now, one of the cool things about it is when we first got there, we made friends with this driver, and we gave him like a certain amount of money, and he was able to like drive us around. Like we stuck with him like all of the days we were there. I think we were there for like 4 or 5 days, and then we would just call him when we were ready to leave or go, somewhere outside of the resort. So you'll want to be prepared to pay for if you want to go explore Jamaica a little bit more. So we ended up getting rides to a few different spots. Now it's definitely some party spots, but you want to be safe. So you want to like ask one of the locals. So we were lucky because our driver was a local and he was able to kind of tell us where the safe places to go were. He waited for us. Sometimes he would leave, but he would always come back and get us, make sure we were safely there to and from. And we also, oh, we went to Rick's Cafe. So Rick's Cafe is somewhere that is kind of well known. It has a huge cliff that people jump off of at certain points of the day. We went kind of late, so they had it roped off. But if you go there a certain time, they'll let you jump off of the cliff into the water. Apparently, that's a pretty famous thing to do when you're in Jamaica. It was the food was pretty good. It wasn't bad. And oh, I didn't talk about the food at the resort. Now that's the cliff right there. So the food at the resort was really good. The breakfast was great. They had someone there like in the morning time that was making like fresh omelets and stuff like that. They had like a Jamaican food, but they also had like American food there too, in case people wanted that type of food. The food again, it was really great. We went to do a like club type of place. And it was really fun. A lot of times we were able to they just let us in, like, but we also were prepared to like pay cover charges, but there's no cover charges in Jamaica. Like, we were shocked. We were just like, oh, we can just go in. There were no cover charges at any of the places we went. Another thing was that just take money and be prepared to tip your people around the your resort. Now, when we were exploring one day, it was so fun. We went and we saw this little old man. He was just like outside of the resort and he was cutting down coconuts, and we were like, oh, can we have one? And he was like, yeah, yeah. You can have, he was like, you should drink 2 coconuts a day, keep you alive for a long time. And he was like almost 90, and we were like, oh, okay. So that was funny because my cousin was laughing at me because I was trying to drink the coconut. It was like spilling all over the place, but it was super good. And then at the resort, every morning, pretty much, it was like mid morning type of time. And then they always had somebody out there like chopping coconuts. And then they had days where they would do grilling outside of the resort. It was just really great. So I do suggest the RIU Palace. Next time, I'll probably try a different place. Because I just want to see how the other places are. But I loved staying there. So if you go to Montego Bay, RIU Palace is definitely at the top of my list for you to try. Now, the other 2 resorts on the other sides looked like they were pretty fun too. So it was one side where they told, like, people who know the resort, they'll tell you. One side was like a party, really party. The other side of us, it was more if you wanted like a quiet, very romantic. So I really enjoyed my stay. I do suggest the Rio Palace in Montego Bay. There are also other great places to stay, but that was a really great experience for me. And I can't wait to go back. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.